Do you remember the 2009 MTV VMAs? Because they were a hot, interrupting mess.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the video you've all been waiting for. I finally found a link. When I was planning to make this video, I was ready to say thank you for 5,000 subscribers, but now I need to say thank you for 7,000. Thank you guys so much. So in my previous videos, I've been talking about award shows that were hot messes, and 2009 is arguably the hottest mess to ever exist. So let's get right into it. So the show opens with Madonna giving a speech about Michael Jackson that sadly passed away 3 months ago. She obviously paid respects to Michael Jackson, but I just love how she always finds a way to bring up herself when talking about other people.
Michael Jackson was born in August 1958. So was I.
Does anyone else remember her Billboard Woman of the Year speech?
Michael is gone. Tupac is gone. Prince is gone. Whitney is gone. But I'm still standing.
It's just her wording that throws you off. It's almost like she's trying to one-up Michael Jackson sometimes.
When Michael Jackson was 6, he became a superstar and was perhaps the world's most beloved child. When I was 6, my mother died.
But ultimately, she gave a good speech, and when you lose a legend, you need another legend to give the tribute. A tribute performance is then given by the This Is It concert dancers dancing to a medley of Michael Jackson's songs, and then the iconic Janet Jackson comes out to perform Scream and does the breakdown dance. It was a great tribute. Katy Perry and Joe Perry, no relation, then perform We Will Rock You. At first I was really confused. I was like, why is Katy Perry singing this song? Why isn't she promoting a single? And then it clicked. She was introducing the host and her future husband to the stage, Russell Brand. But then even stranger, Katy Perry and Russell Brand weren't dating at this point. So what are the odds that Katy Perry wants to introduce her future husband to the stage when they hadn't even started dating yet? So the 2009 VMAs could almost be seen as the nexus point of Katy Perry and Russell Brand's relationship. Russell Brand thanks Katy Perry and she grabs her crotch. And oh my god guys, my lip reading is getting so good. As soon as Russell Brand is like, Eminem is in the house guys, it cuts to a shot of Megan Fox in the audience being like, is he performing? Russell Brand then reminds us that Barack Obama is now the president of the United States, and this news seems to put Sebastian Stan to sleep. Russell Brand then brings up the rumor that Lady Gaga could be a hermaphrodite, but defends her honor like a true gentleman.
That is sexist!
But then just ends up kind of saying that he said all of that so he can sleep with her.
Now, yeah, I'm trying to...
And then he says if the rumor ends up being true,
I'll just make it stiff and hang me out on it.
poor innocent little Taylor Swift in the audience cannot handle all of this profanity. And oh my god, Kanye West is dating Amber Rose during this time. I wonder how that turns out. We are now entering moments before disaster. Shakira and Taylor Lautner, She-Wolf and Werewolf come out to present Best Female Video. Uh-oh.
I'm sure you saw that Pink just walked in with the same dress as you.
Oh, no way.
Yes!
The nominees are Lady Gaga's Poker Face, Kelly Clarkson's My Life Would Suck Without You, Beyonce's Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It, Taylor Swift, You Belong With Me, oh gosh, Katy Perry, Hot and Cold, and Pink's So What. Before I get into it, every single song that was nominated is iconic, so of course, just like all of my other VMA videos, I made a Spotify playlist with all of the songs that were either nominated or featured within this award show. Link is in the bio, go listen. So Taylor Swift wins. She hugs her best friend Abigail, gives Lady Gaga a small gesture of love, goes up onto the stage to accept, thanks everyone, the crowd roars, and everyone's happy and we move on. Okay, let's address it. Basically 10 seconds into Taylor Swift's acceptance speech, Kanye West comes up onto the stage, grabs the mic from Taylor Swift and says this.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
What?
There's a shot of Pink in the audience seeing this. After Kanye got off the stage, CNN reported that she was pointing in his face, nodding her head back and forth and giving him her 2 cents about how effed up this was and then stormed off. She also tweeted this. After Kanye interrupts, it cuts to Beyonce looking embarrassed, and after he's done talking, he gives the mic back to Taylor Swift and then flips off the audience, but the camera cuts away right before it's shown. So Taylor Swift has no idea what to say now. It is physically painful trying to watch this because if you put put yourself in her position, what do you say? The crowd starts standing up to show support, but Taylor is still speechless, so the producers are like, cut to something, cut to something. So there is this random clip of Tracy Morgan in bed that just pops up, but then it cuts back to Taylor, and then Taylor tries to finally say something, but the mic is now turned off. It is a mess. Taylor Lautner, that presented the award, was dating Taylor Swift at the time, and I remember he went on Saturday Night Live being like, this would have been me if I could go back in time, and then was like kicking Kanye in the head with a cardboard cutout. He was just standing there. Like, he didn't even come up and console her. So let's talk about the repercussions of this moment, because for those that do not know, this was massive. Every media publication was talking about this moment the next day. It has pretty much been labeled the most memorable moment from any VMA, and President Obama even made a comment about it.
The young lady seems like a perfectly nice person. She's getting her award. What's he doing up there?
Why would he do that?
He's a jackass.
And we also know how this moment reared its ugly head again. Kanye referenced the incident in his song Famous. Taylor made a statement saying how it was demeaning that he called her a... And then the secret telephone conversation between the two where Kanye was getting her permission for it was then published.
Then the witch hunt began.
Everyone was like, you're a snake, Taylor. And then she tried to recover being like, but he didn't ask for permission about the line. But everyone was like, too late, you're a snake. She went into hiding. She was in the trenches. She came back with Reputation, which ended up being the third biggest selling concert for a female artist of all time. So this like 20-second moment had major repercussions for both of these people's careers years later. So now moving on, we get the rest of a clip of Tracy Morgan in bed where he announces the nominees for Best New Artist. They are Lady Gaga, Drake, 303, Kid Cudi, and Asher Roth. Hollywood power couple Leighton Meester and Jack Black then come out to present Best Rock Video. Leighton is not feeling Jack's energy.
Let me see those horns. Let me see those horns.
The nominees are Coldplay, Viva La Vida, Fall Out Boy, I Don't Care, Green Day, 21 Guns, Kings of Leon, You Somebody, and Paramore, Decode. Green Day win, and then Billy takes the opportunity to talk about how MTV should play more music videos. Oh my gosh. We're still on this, okay. Baby Little Justin Bieber and Miranda Cosgrove then come out to present a performance by Taylor Swift, but first they admit that they are on Team Taylor.
Give it up for Taylor Swift, she deserved that award.
Taylor does a very cool performance performing You Belong With Me in a New York City subway station. The only thing that is actually live is the final chorus, everything else is pre-recorded, and they do some pretty seamless transitions, but you can kind of hear the little glitch between the transitions. It's a cool performance, a very cool idea, original, never been done before. And if any Swiftie in the comments is coming for me being like, no, this whole thing was live, don't you even dare, explain why they cut back to the very first frame of the performance again, almost like they were queuing it up to play it again by mistake. Coming back from the ad break, 303 perform Don't Trust Me, Bop. Gabe Supporter and Pete Wentz then come out to present a performance by a young, humble Italian woman that goes by the name Stephanie Germanata, also known as Lady Gaga. This was her first time performing at the VMAs, and she knew what she had to do. She sat down with the president of MTV and said she wanted to make history.
And that's what this is.
So the performance starts with a prelude of Poker Face and then transitions into a performance of Paparazzi. She gave theatrics, she gave live vocals, she gave a look, she gave choreography, she gave costume, she gave versatility. She was playing the piano with her leg up on the piano. P. Diddy was very unsure on how to react to this performance, and this led up to arguably one of the most iconic moments of her entire career. She got slimed, guys. You can hear the audience gasp. That is iconic. At the time, the audience did not know whether this was real or not. They were literally like, do we need to help this woman? Where was Little Mama interrupting the performance to come help Lady Gaga? We will get to that later. Gaga is then crowded by her dancers as she screams and then is left dangling on a rope with a contact lens shifted to bring the performance to a terrifying end. This is one of those performances where you need a moment of silence afterwards. You need a moment to ponder what you just witnessed. Do we get that? No. It immediately transitions to Wale performing a cover of Viva La Vida.
Right now, we're gonna get that bounce.
The sheer creativity that just came out of a 23-year-old woman should have been talked about as the most iconic moment of the night, but it was obviously overshadowed by the Taylor Kanye incident. Stephen Dorff from Billboard said Gaga's artful performance was ultimately overshadowed by the very thing that she was attempting to comment on. When Kanye West stole the microphone away from Taylor Swift, the then 19-year-old was then suddenly bombarded with endless media attention surrounding her reaction. There is then a skit with Tracy Morgan and Eminem where Eminem pretends to make a Moon Man talk, but it just sounds suspiciously like Mickey Mouse.
Hey, Tracy, you with me? Oh, come on. You gotta kiss me. Come on, Em.
After the commercial break, Russell Brand reminds us that we just got a performance by Lady Gaga. It cuts to a shot of her in the audience now with a costume change, but the stillness of her face is so funny. And why is Katie serving finger-mouthing? Nelly Furtado and Kristen Cavallari then come out to present Best Pop Video, and Nelly Furtado is giving us her best Miley Cyrus Blue Eyes impersonation. The nominees are Beyonce Single Ladies, Put a Ring on It, Lady Gaga Poker Face, Britney Spears Womanizer, Cobra Starship featuring Leighton Meester Good Girls Go Bad, and Wisin y Yandel Abusadora. And right before Nelly reveals the winner, she gives us the OG Give It Up for Pink Friday, you guys.
Pink Friday is in stores tomorrow. Give it up for Pink Friday, you guys!
By name-dropping Mi Plan, her new album.
Are the nominees for Mi Plan Best Pop Video?
Britney wins, yay! Womanizer is a great music video, but Kristen Cavallari has to break the news that Britney is not there because she is on tour, and you can hear the crowd booing.
I know. Thanks,
Britney gives a pre-recorded acceptance speech, and then when it cuts back to the venue, it is awkwardly silent. Megan Fox and Adam Brody, promoting the movie Jennifer's Body, then come out to present a performance by Green Day. Green Day perform East Jesus Nowhere, and Katy Perry is feeling it. And then later on in the performance, they ask as many people to come up on stage. The security guards were in the trenches. Coming back from the ad break, Mr. 305 performs I Know You Want Me. Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson, and Taylor Lautner then come out to give us an extended look at the trailer for New Moon, and Kristen has to painfully say,
Whether you're Team Jacob or Team Edward, we want to thank you for your undying support over the past year.
Neo and Chase Crawford from Go Piss Girl then come out to present a performance by Beyonce. Neo beats Chase to the punch.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one, the beautiful
Beyonce.
Beyonce performs Sweet Dreams and Single Ladies. Once again, Katy Perry is vibing, and then Beyonce sets this one woman up. This is not the only time she's done this. This is also the performance where she does the iconic now. And like I said earlier with Katy Perry vibing, she is so inspired by Single Ladies, she wants a ring. And Russell Brand is hosting. Jamie Lynn Sigler and P. Diddy then come out to present the award for Best Male Video. P. Diddy talks about how each nominee somewhat helped another nominee into the music industry and into superstardom. And then when he gets to Kanye, the crowd starts booing.
Kanye kept it going, recording with Neo.
They are mad, but P. Diddy makes a joke about it. He's like, what?
What happened? What did I say?
And then the crowd starts chanting Taylor's name. This has become a thing. The nominees are Eminem, We Made You, featuring Trisha Paytas, Jay-Z, DOA, Death of Autotune, T.I. featuring Rihanna, Live Your Life, Kanye West, Love Lockdown, he gets another boo, and Neo, Miss Independent. T.I. wins for Live Your Life featuring Rihanna. It's a great song and all, but Best Male Video when 50% of it is a female? Okay. We now experience another presenterception. Russell Brand presents Alexa Chung outside. Alexa Chung then presents Gerard Butler. Gerard Butler up on a balcony then presents Muse performing Uprising. A lot of presenting. We then get a little skit of Tracy Morgan singing Time After Time with Cyndi Lauper, and Eminem is crying. Right before we go to another commercial break, the announcer tells us the sponsors of the award show, and one of them is the US Army. Can someone from America comment below whether this is a common thing? Because from where I live in New Zealand, the military, the Navy, they're not sponsoring anything. It feels weird trying to enlist people into the army from watching the VMAs. It's weird, especially with Heads Will Roll playing in the background. Coming back from the ad break, the All-American Rejects perform Gives You Hell. Ashanti's Ursula then comes out to present Best Hip Hop Video. The nominees are Eminem, We Made You, Flo Rida, Right Round, Kanye West, Love Lockdown, a bit more of a cheer than a boo this time, Jay-Z, DOA, and Asher Roth, I Love College. Eminem wins. Eminem and Tracy Morgan then come out to present Best New Artist, and Lady Gaga wins.
Lady Gaga.
I mean, well deserved. Gaga had the nerve to ask Eminem to hold her Moon Man for her. We then also get a clip of Perez Hilton clapping from the audience, and for those that do not know, Perez Hilton and Lady Gaga had a very close relationship. They were thick as thieves until they had a very public toxic falling out. Gaga ends her acceptance speech thanking God and the gays, and Eminem seems a little affected by that comment.
And it's for God and for the gays.
Serena Williams then comes out to present a performance by Pink while also making a joke about that whole foot fault debacle from the 2009 US Open.
She won't have to worry about stepping over any lines.
Pink performs sober doing a trapeze act, and it is genuinely one of the coolest performances that I've ever seen. It's not talked about enough. It is amazing. Once again, it just got overshadowed by the whole Taylor Kanye incident. This would have taken so much training and practice to do just for it to really not be talked about. Like, I'd be fuming! I can't even comprehend how good her vocals are, considering that she's doing flips, doing tricks, doing jumps, doing spins. Like, this is a performance. Jimmy Fallon and Andy Samberg then come out to present Video of the Year. They start singing Boys to Men, and Beyonce is joining in from the audience, and behind her is Lady Gaga, just busy being a nest. The nominees for Video of the Year are Beyonce's Single Ladies Put a Ring on It, Eminem, We Made You, Lady Gaga, Poker Face, Kanye West, Love Lockdown with more booze, and Britney Spears, Womanizer with a loud cheer.
Britney Spears, Womanizer.
Beyonce wins. She starts off her acceptance speech talking about how she remembers what it felt like when she won her first VMA when she was 17 with Destiny's Child, and how amazing it felt, and that she wanted Taylor to have that same experience. So she asked Taylor to come back on stage to finish her acceptance speech. Everyone is clapping. We're all rooting for you, girl. We're all rooting for you. Taylor Swift gets to finish the acceptance speech that she intended to give at the beginning of the show. So all is good in the world now? Let's just say that. Jay-Z then closes out the show doing a performance of Concrete Jungle Wet Dream Tomato with Alicia Keys and Little Mama. So the performance is going great, but then out of nowhere, Little Mama just rocks up on stage and acts like she is a part of the performance. It's weird, but I mean, she looks stunning. Little Mama explained after the fact that she was just so emotionally moved by the performance, being a New Yorker and all. It was just such a love letter to New York that she had to go up on stage and be like, I am proud mama. Russell Brand tells us thank you for watching and says this.
But Katy Perry didn't win an award, and she's staying at the same hotel as me, so she's gonna need a shoulder to cry on. So in a way, I'm the real winner tonight.
Did he lie though? So that is the 2009 MTV VMAs. What a hot, interrupting mess, but also very iconic from the performance of Gaga, Beyonce, and Pink. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this one has been highly anticipated. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below which award show should I cover next. See you in the next one.